How important is lighting in photography?
Absolutely. Probably the most important thing. When I, look back at my time starting in photography, and people were asking, oh, what's the first thing you recommend getting, as far as equipment? The first thing I said was a flash. Like if you don't have the right lighting in the right moment, you don't have anything.
Yeah.
And that's everything from, from a photographer's standpoint, getting the right sharpness in the picture and the detail, to also just being able to kind of paint with light. And you paint with darkness in the same way. And it's the same thing you guys do with your lights. And I think you've spoken about that specifically, that you use the darkness to kind of, accent things in the same way you do with the light. So I put lighting right up there with, your ability to, have good equipment and composition.
Yeah. And so often, I think it's similar to lighting, where when a lighting designer starts off, all they're concerned about is like fixtures and equipment. And they're not looking at the more important, the subtleties that lighting can bring and what we're actually doing in lighting. One of the fascinating discussions that I had with a photographer was talking about lighting a statue and taking pictures of statues. And what was so interesting to me is when they're providing lighting on a person, they're not just putting the same brightness on their face. They may be hitting one side a little softer than the other, creating shadows.